So today I'm out here looking around in the shed, and I came out here with a specific purpose in mind because I was looking for something. One thing, I was looking for some golf clubs that I used to have, and they got pretty well rusted. And before I highlight the main attraction, let's actually stumble over here and take a look at these golf clubs, because there's something interesting about one of them. Now, golf clubs aren't by any means toys, though I'm sure they can be. What's pretty cool is this one golf club here, this putter. You can see this one's probably the least rusty out of all of them. But what's cool is on the bottom of it, there is a sticker from Clover. Who remembers Clover? This was a store that was right down the street from us here. Probably about a mile away. We used to walk down there on hot summer days, and I'd buy G.I. Joes and He-Man figures down there. But it's pretty cool that sticker is still on the bottom of this. And believe it or not, I actually used to play with these golf clubs quite a bit. You know, nothing serious, but just for fun. And also, before I get to the main attraction, I want to highlight something kind of cool here. This is my first toolbox, and this is a Hechinger toolbox. I don't know how many of you might remember Hechinger, but it was actually right next to Clover. So some memories there. Like I said, not exactly toy related, kind of vintage. I do want to take a look inside of it, see what's in there. Who knows, maybe there's toys in there. This thing probably hasn't been opened in like 30 years. But no, it looks like we got a nozzle to a hose, and oh yeah. Man, that smell, it smells like a pencil box. And this was actually my dentist. That's crazy, that pencil is still in there. Got a vintage pencil topper on it. So yeah, these were my tools. The coolest find in here, aside from maybe some of the tools are cool, I'll have to look at them, but are these like 80s style pencils. They don't really make pencils like this anymore with the cool wild designs on them. There's another one. Man, I actually remember this pencil. This is from somewhere. Another doctor's office or something. But look at that, the old eraser on the top and everything. The cool, just wild designs that they had on the pencils back then. Takes me back to my school days. But yeah, Hechinger toolbox. But the main attraction, the thing that I actually came in here for, is this Kent scooter. And this is from the 90s. And you can see this thing sitting back here. This is, the frame and such is in pretty mint condition. And when I came in to find it, the tire was pressed up against the chair there. So I'm not sure what kind of dry rot we have in the tire. If we look at it, we can see that the brakes still work. They still close. They're not worn at all. This thing is in pretty good shape. Look, it's got the old, I don't know what these things are called, but I remember the bikes used to have them too back in the day. And it says, Performance Street Hot. Man, this is when scooters were cool. So let's get this thing up here. Let's see if we can take a closer look at it. I would take it outside, but it's pretty windy out there right now. So I'm just going to kind of set it up on this old table and see what we can see. So the tires definitely have some dry rot. So I don't know where we could find tires for something like this. My go-to place is usually the internet, obviously. So maybe we can see what we can find on there. A little bit of rust, but nothing serious. It's got those really cool, like late 80s colors. And this thing, if I remember right, it was from either the late 80s or very early 90s. It's a kickstand. And there it is, Performance Street Hot. Gotta love the colors and the designs of this era. It says Kent down the front. Love the pink and red and the lime green and yellow. Then again, I am somewhat colorblind, so I could be wrong on those colors. But once again, like I said, we got some dry rot on the tires. But this is a really cool thing. I thought about this when I was back home in Virginia, and I was like, you know, that scooter is still up there in the shed. And I said, you know what I need to do is I need to get this thing. I need to either replace the tires or put some air in the tires. And I need to get this thing back out on the street. Because this is totally 80s right here. So really excited. I will keep you up to date with anything I do as far as restoring this. I'm by no means any kind of a mechanic. So my restoration is going to be minimal. It's probably going to be limited to seeing what I can do about the rust and getting these tires replaced.